hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Multi feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other nigga got a hip and shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Hold don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, strippers getting naked before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other rap nigga hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still on some hooligan shit. You be rapping by blow, I don't moving the shit. You talk about shooting out, now we're doing the shit. If I hit you in the face, you gon' be suing the shit. And if I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't shit, cause I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1 2 guns drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got a tool and a vest, I can get some respect. I'ma make it hard for a sucker nigga to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a nigga to test. My nuts too large and we way too fresh. Work well with 9s, AKs, and texts. And put the checker lane like a game of chess. You wanna beat, nigga, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, hey, front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, hey, front yard yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, hey, front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, hey, oh, in the air now, in the air now.
shaking like it's jelly, but this G-Lock never jam. Put them panties to the side like a caravan. I ain't even get a shave, he don't give a damn. I go G5 when I fly, maybe when I land. I walk in the wifey and walk out like the boogeyman. Buy a burger, I squirt, buy a car cream. But he can't pay me nothing to let him cheat in peace. I told him that I'm mixed, but not with fucking green. He spend more than an M, then that's a fucking king.
Cartel. Don't tell. Ooh. Ooh. I said, ooh. Hold up real quick. Hold up real quick. Luna's excited. Luna said she liked the music. It was hot. Luna got smiles on her face. Ooh. Welcome to Cartel Radio. Let me see here. I gotta start being more consistent with y'all, so I'll be outside at least once a week. You can guarantee me be at least like on every Saturday, man. So let's just go ahead and give y'all what y'all came for, man. Like it's a rebranding day. Been gone for a minute off of here. Had to do a little bit of rebranding on the screen. Put a one in the chat if you like it. And if you on the actual station head, thank you for being here this morning. Give me like a quick second, you guys. Give me a quick second. I'm gonna let y'all like dive into the screen real quick. All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, it's been a shit show all over the world. I took some notes. I wrote some shit down. It's Saturday morning, and I am here to clown. Where is my bomb? Bars. Bars. Look, if you're new here, make sure you go ahead and hit that follow button so you know when we're going live. Also, if you're new here, like get active in the actual chat. Like this isn't just a space for me. Like I come here and I gotta upload these back to YouTube. I did a rebrand on the actual YouTube as well, you guys. So Cartel Radio will be the exact same thing. The shows will be going up after this as well. So yeah, it was given like a little rebrand. I had to like rebrand, So everything that I like right now about what's going on the actual internet is insane. So, what was the most insane part about what's happened? So I'm gonna just dive into why y'all came. Latto announced her pregnancy. And I was like, was I surprised? Yes, not really. I wasn't really surprised because she had already um, basically got into some teasing that she was pregnant. She posted an actual video of her rubbing her belly, and everybody thought it was AI, and I think she deleted it. Or yeah, I think she deleted it. If she didn't delete it, I don't know where the hell she has it at. So this is what happened. Latto went to her Instagram page, and she basically teased that she had some shit on the way.
I ain't go missing. I had to give y'all time to miss me. Before you run the game, you gotta take baby steps to go the distance. Home to the studio, studio back home. Listening to every beat, feeling every kick. Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed of having my own. Big mama. But this time, the stakes way bigger. Now it's on me to deliver.
So at that moment, to me, I was just like a lot of like she's basically confirming she's pregnant. Her ankles are swollen. And then anything as far as like you just have to listen to how she's been rapping on tracks lately. Like Big Mama, no kids, and all this other shit. So and then here she's rapping and then like the 21 Savage verse she was rapping about like a caravan. I was like, okay. That was that like she's been throwing like subtle shots
as far as like that she has been pregnant this entire time, especially if you just go back and you just listen to what she's been saying in her music. And then what really gave it away, what I think a lot of people weren't listening to in the actual clip, it sounds like she put the baby's heartbeats at the end, and then also at the end of the clip, she basically was feeding a cub some milk out of a bottle. I was like, oh, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. So let's go ahead and go back on over here. So Latto basically announced her new album's coming out, Big Mama, and it will be dropping May the 29th.
Y'all bitches gotta chill on the hate, cause it's only putting gas in the tank. Big mama, bitch, your ass getting spanked. That bitch at the end of the day. Hey, back, that's the Benz of the day. Car seat, got a kid on the way. This personal. This shit business and personal. Shit that I've been through. Bitches would've been begging me to switch shoes. Y'all bitches.
All right. So let's dissect this for a quick second, okay? I just want to dissect this for a quick second for you guys, because a lot of y'all really ain't been paying attention to what the fuck has been going on. So Latto and a certain someone was actually spotted on vacation together. When they went on vacation together, they were caught by the actual locals. I don't think it was paparazzi. I just think it was locals who actually caught them. And in essence, what ended up happening in this whole situation, because listen, I'm visual. I'm the type of person, I love to go watch movies in IMAX. I love to go watch everything that's going on. Like the MCU for me, like when that shit started and everything was so connected, you had to pay attention. That was like amazing to me. Like, so I love attention to detail and shit like that. So for me, as I'm like watching this actual video, I was paying attention to the actual details. Detail number one. In this shot right here, there was several shit. That was just like, stop. That's a tattoo that 21 Savage has on his forehead, on her lower back. The other thing I noticed, that's pictures of Latto, and which appears to be 21 Savage right there on this scrapbook that she's actually building in this music video. Let me see. I might have to mute some of it. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna let it play because the music was good.
It's only putting gas in the tank, big mama.
I only took one test because I already knew what it was. LOL. Basically the pregnancy test.
Ass getting spanked. That bitch at the end of the day, maybe.
She's putting a crib together.
That's the Benz of the day. Car seat, got a kid on the way. This personal.
And then the hand that sealed the deal for me, that confirmed it all. So I have to let this finish, and we're gonna come back and talk to these things.
This shit business and
There you go. That's a better shot of the actual hands. You can actually see the hand, and you can see who this hand belongs to. If you know, you know. If you don't know, I'll tell you in a quick second.
Shit that I've been through. Bitches would have been begging me to switch shoes. Yeah.
Now, basically Latto dropping, she did an Instagram post basically thanking Brooklyn and everybody that's basically been supporting her through the actual pregnancy and things like that. Now, Latto looks gorgeous pregnant. I hope she has a safe, wonderful delivery. I hope that she has had a wonderful experience while she has been pregnant. And I wish nothing but the best to her. And also, I do wish the best congratulations to Latto and 21 Savage. If you don't know whose hand that is, that spoiler alert is 21 Savage is saying. Congratulations. Like, she's been telling us the whole time I just played Pop It for y'all. She been fucking on a British man. Crib look like the Buckingham. Like, she's been telling y'all the whole time. She's like, they haven't really been hiding it. Like, yeah, I've been telling y'all. Now, so how do y'all feel? Well, let me go ahead, let me go ahead and get the receipts for y'all. Oh, I didn't have my other window up. Shame. So essentially, everyone immediately got on the internet because it wasn't that hard. Like, that tattoo, the tattoo in itself, told everybody who it was. It really wasn't like no surprise. Like, everybody knew like what the fuck was happening. And if you didn't know, like, I'm confused how you didn't know. Like, look, you better look at the actual scrapbook for you guys. Y'all seen 21 Savage in the scrapbook? God damn, I want Latto to prove y'all wrong so bad. LOL, the internet never lied. So, certain people actually clowning her. And then look, it's pictures of her in 21, and it basically says, "Who will you look like?" The actual hand from actual 21 grabbing Latto in the video. His hand tattoo is very popular.
At the end of the day.
Like, it was at the end of the day, there was a dead giveaway. And if you didn't want to believe it, you're lying to yourself, and like, wasn't nobody lying to y'all face. So let's get into Latto's live real quick. Can't believe y'all didn't want to believe this. Latto was pregnant.
We got babies around this bitch.
Niggas go baby for baby.
We going baby for baby.
Baby for baby round. We going baby for baby. Bump for bump.
We got babies around this bitch.
Look, Latto's glowing. She looks like let me tell you something. I love when people are like happy, and I love, like, more importantly, like, if you're pregnant and you're with child and your pregnancy was like filled with nothing but positive energy and vibes and things like that, I feel like that's gonna be the best thing for your baby to succeed at the end of the day. So congratulations to Latto for the actual pregnancy. Now, this is where the shit kinda took a little turn, because now we're gonna have like a conversation, right? Certain people decided that they wanted to chime in on Latto's pregnancy. So let's go ahead and have the conversation that is circulating now online. LaVon Bell basically tweeted, "Latto just announced she's pregnant by a married man with 3 kids and made it part of her album rollout. And that's who's today's women look up to. We're doomed." So, the people are saying that 21 Savage is married. Allegedly. Allegedly, 21 Savage is married. So, now there's a conversation being had about this pregnancy. People are basically, like, I've seen comments calling Latto like a home wrecker. I've seen comments basically telling about 21 Savage not being shit. I've seen comments about people basically just saying like, so she's a homewrecker? Like what's really going on? Like what's really going on? But here's the craziest thing about this whole situation. Why are we well, I can't say we. Why are y'all so pressed about this whole situation when the alleged wife is in the actual announcement video and she liked the actual video? So, I don't know the dynamic of their marriage. I can't speak on their marriage. Look, the one thing I can say about the situation is, if she like it, I love it. I don't know what to say. What the fuck? Like, look, and that's the craziest part. Like, maybe they have an above average. Maybe, like, I don't know. Maybe he's a Mormon. Like, I don't know. Somebody said he's from the listen, just because he is from Britain does not mean anything. Just because he's from the UK does not mean that he is Catholic. He could have swapped his religion a long time ago. Who knows? Yeah. How do y'all feel about it? Y'all let me know in the chat. Like, do y'all feel as far as like Latto did something wrong? Do you feel as though like 21 did something wrong? Do you feel like the wife is crazy? How do y'all feel about it? Let me know in the actual comments. Now, why y'all let me know about that? I need to let y'all know something. Have y'all, like, there was a movie that came out on Netflix. It was called War Machine. And if, spoiler alert, it's about these meteors, right? And essentially what happened with the actual meteors, they basically came down and they start like raining hell. It turned into this huge war machine that started killing people. Y'all ain't feel like that big ass meteor had something to do with that? Like, it was just strange to me that meteor hit right after War Machine came out, and now I'm a little paranoid. This is okay. If you don't feel no way about it, you don't have to feel no way about it. But I'm just pointing that out for y'all, man. I'm just really pointing that out for y'all. So, how do y'all feel about everything that's going on in the actual world right now? And as far as like the world, I actually mean, like, how do y'all feel about Trump actually coming out here and doing what he has done in the actual Iran space and everything that's going on? Lord, it's so much, and y'all listen, it's so much shit going on. Where I'm on, cause there was a briefing that happened Monday, and I'm gonna pull this for y'all, cause this shit was crazy to me. It was crazy when I tell y'all, I was like, cause I like to wake up. I have the news like running in the background. I like to see what's going on. I like to stay informed. And essentially, there was a there was a large astronomical amount that was actually requested. And I would look, because listen, I have it on in the background. I really don't be watching it. But when you hear something like astronomical or crazy, and because that's the clickbait nowadays. Like, they got to say something crazy to get your motherfucking attention, right? So I'm sitting over here and I'm minding my business and I'm brushing my teeth. And imagine like how I almost choked on my motherfucking toothpaste when they got up here and they requested an additional $2 billion to help fund this damn war that I don't have shit to do with. That we didn't request to be in. Listen to this shit.
$200 billion. I think that number could move, obviously. It takes...
And pause. Move where? Is it moving up? Is it moving down? Inflation is going up. It's going up. It's going up.
It takes money to kill bad guys. So we're going back to Congress and our folks there to ensure that we're properly funded for what's been done, for what we may have to do in the future. Ensure that our ammunition is... everything's refilled, and not just refilled, but above and beyond. I mean, President Trump, as he said, rebuilt the military in his first term. Didn't think he'd use it as dynamically in his second, but he had. So thank goodness he did that. And an investment like this is meant to say, hey, we'll replace anything that was spent. And now that we're reviving our defense industrial base and rebuilding the arsenal of freedom and cutting deals like our great deputy secretaries here is doing, long lead times on exquisite munitions, we're going to be refilled faster than anyone imagined. And I think, we're also still dealing with the environment that Joe Biden created. Which was depleting those stockholds and not sending them to our own military, but to Ukraine, which is every time we reach back and look at any sort of a challenge we have, it goes back to, well, send it to Ukraine. Ultimately, we think this should be these munitions are better spent in our own interests at this point, and this kind of funding bill is going to ensure that we're properly funded going.
All right, so let me help y'all. So pause. They're throwing this problem back on the Biden administration because now it's a problem that essentially they created, because you can't essentially throw this problem on the Biden administration when you essentially hop your orange ass up in that motherfucker any type of way that you wanted to, and you cause the actual conflict. Now, do I feel like Iran should have nuclear weapons? Nigga, let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't think they already have them? Why y'all think? Look, look. And this is the craziest shit to me, right? Don't everybody else have them? Everybody else have them, right? So if they shouldn't have them, why shouldn't we have them? If everything is on a even playing field, and come on now, come on, y'all, like we gotta stop, we gotta call a spade sometimes, right? This is like, I'm gonna just put this into like layman's terms. What you're saying is, me and old buddy basically have been fighting every fucking year, on and off, and we continue to, we got beef forever. We've been fighting since fucking grade school. And now what you telling me is old buddy is allowed to bring a knife. Well, I'm stuck with a knife. They can really bring a gun into this fight. And I'm not allowed to be able to have a gun of my own to defend myself during the fight. That's basically the concept, and that's basically what's going on. They don't want them to have a nuclear weapon because Israel has been fucking with them so bad, and if they have a nuclear weapon, they feel as though that Israel will stop having to fuck with them. That is how I feel. That's how I feel. And I just gotta call a spade in certain points, in certain aspects, because like, listen, $2 billion? Well, excuse me, $200 billion. I'm talking about you know what you can do with $2 billion, let alone $200 billion? $200 billion there is like, listen, there's so much good that can be done in America. In America. We have a fucking homeless crisis right now in America. We have a housing crisis right now in America. Y'all fucking listen, y'all done voted for these people can cut y'all motherfucking food stamps and your SNAP benefits and motherfucking change. And half of y'all out here motherfucking outraged because now you got to go to work. And now the gag is, damn, I ain't even got no job. Now they telling you better get your ass up and volunteer if you want to motherfucking eat. And then now y'all all outraged because y'all voted yourselves into this situation. Meanwhile, they giving 200. They just spending money elsewhere to blow people up because they don't want them to have shit. And then on top of that, like, y'all voted for this shit. So I'm just like, whatever. All I got to say is, if I put another $40 in my tank, next week and that shit ain't full, I'm gonna spaz out. The end. Fix it. Fix it quick. And to Congress, let me tell y'all something. And a big fuck you to Congress. And you want to know why? We have a TSA crisis. And these motherfuckers over here, listen. If you give this man $200 billion to blow some people up, and then y'all can't reopen the fucking government to get TSA under control, but meanwhile y'all can skip these lines and just fly on the motherfucking highways without being pulled up, I want it reversed expeditiously. If we have to suffer, you have to suffer with us. This is the American way. Hallelujah. This is the American way. No, fuck it. It's not fair. What's fair is fair. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. They don't give a fuck because they're not delayed. They don't give a fuck because they're not inconvenienced. Well, shit, you're a part of America. I feel like you should be inconvenienced as well. The fuck? Why should we suffer because you want to do some goofy shit? That's not fair to us. No. That's fair to y'all. Put a one in the chat if you think it's fair. Now, so I'm going to go over some new music while I go over this, because I do feel like music has essentially been like real fucking boring. Like, music has been real fucking boring lately. However, I am going to run through like some real quick music reviews. Like Latto, I just went over Latto's song. To me, Latto is ready. Latto is ready. My only problem that I had with Latto's video was Latto could have hit. Let me go look at this real quick. I'll show y'all what my problem was. My PR and my strategic mindset never fails. I had a problem. I don't have a problem with Latto necessarily. I have a problem with Latto's team at this moment. Latto's video hit, it better have, because if it didn't, I was gonna fucking shoot them apart. And I still have a problem with Latto's team. And I'm gonna tell you why. Latto's video hit 1 million views in 24 hours. Congratulations to Latto. That's a huge accomplishment. And the music was fire. My problem I had with the whole video was the thumbnail. The thumbnail was my whole issue with the launch of the music video. And I'm going to explain. On YouTube, the rule is if they're signed in, it counts. But most importantly, they have to be engaged on your video watching for at least 30 seconds for it to count as a view. So with me and my strategic mindset, I was just like, oh shit, she dropping a music video. If she is pregnant, she's just gonna have like some generic cover on it and our thumbnail on it, and then you gonna roll into the music video 30 seconds in, and then she's gonna reveal that she's pregnant. They did half of that, so I felt like they just gave away the views on the video. That was just my opinion. Oh well, that's just my opinion. Now, top 3 tracks of Friday: Latto, 6 Black. 6 Black dropped. 6 Black has a new album coming out. If you don't know who 6 Black is, I really suggest y'all get into the kid. 6 Black is really nice. He dropped his music video for Bird Flu. Bird Flu was my number 2 track for Friday, so huge shout out to 6 Black. My number 3 track, and this was a shock to me. Like, I didn't think I was like the Better Than Yours. The Coilo Ray NBA Youngboy joint. Better Than Yours. I listened to it like one time and I was just like, I don't know. And then like I walked off from it, and then I caught myself like singing a little portion of it, and I was just like, oh, she got a hit. Like, the song is stupid. The song, it's a nice little joint for the summer. Like, NBA did his thing, Koi did her thing. Like, nice concept for the video, like fire. Like, so yeah. Now, my disappointment. I'm just gonna go to her Instagram. Like, I was really disappointed with Lizzo. Someone please.
So before you sit down.
Shut up. We don't care about that. I was really disappointed in Lizzo. Listen. I'm a fan of Lizzo. Lizzo dropped this promo for this video. Let me go see what her views look like. That makes sense. 82K. Highly disappointed. Look. Latto had 100K on her video within I think 2 hours. I was highly disappointed in Lizzo. And I have to just take a moment because I want her to succeed. And I can't lie to Lizzo because I am a fan of Lizzo. Lizzo, you have lost your way, baby. You have lost your way. And I mean that with no shade, nothing shady. I don't want this new Lizzo. I don't want look. You see, y'all see this cover or the thumbnail for the video. The problem with Lizzo is Lizzo wants to be the girl behind her that's hugging her past self. And Lizzo, maybe this is a change and you're moving on, but the change ain't getting us nowhere, baby. We can't relate to the music no more. The music you were giving us, you were inspirational. It was like everybody could relate to loving themselves, but you lost me. I turned the music video on and it was just tears, crying into a plate. I was like, what is this? I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what Lizzo's label's doing. I don't know if they sacrificing Lizzo for SZA. I don't know what's going. I don't know. Please, if y'all think y'all know what's going on, please let me know, cause I don't know. I don't know. Once again, music has been very boring, but I'm very excited because Drake is on the way. Drake is on the way. Drake allegedly is dropping Iceman, you guys. So I'm ecstatic for that. And people are saying this actual diamond is rumored to be the cover of Iceman. Now, are these real snippets? Oh, that's part 2. No.
Hey, Freddie, what would you pitch for Iceman?
This right here. What would you pitch? Oh, is this? Hold on.
Hey, Freddie, what would you pitch for Iceman?
This right here.
Yeah, that body on me. I wanna feel that body on me. God bless you, get in your sleeves. Working late nights, racking up G's. Oh yes, I used to dance. They was fun like a label in dance. Recoup that bag so fast. All good, girl, we all gotta pass. Don't stop. What you doing, baby? Don't stop. What you doing, baby? Don't stop. What you doing, baby? Don't stop. What you doing, baby?
Hey, Freddie.
Life's been hard, but it made you who you are. Girl, you're a star, you deserve an applause. Heart made of gold, if you ever lose control, just remember one thing, don't stop. What you doing, baby, don't stop. What you doing, baby, don't stop.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Drake said, and I can see people now well, he's what is this sound? Is he really just gonna go techno? Is he? I wouldn't blame Drake. Hip hop is failing, and I wouldn't come back to save you hoes either. Fuck him. Fuck him. What a shame. What a shame. Look what y'all did to the kid. All right, move on to. Now, I have to move on to another topic, and I have to get that topic loaded up for y'all. But until then, until I get that loaded up for you, I have to run a slight ad. Send me $5.
Don't tell. Oh, Lord. What y'all know about that money game? Money. He got money. Give it money. Check. Big ballin' shot. Calling panties dropping cause we get that money. Check the stub. You ain't made nothing. Why you bugging? Where's your money? Need that cash. Get it fast. Girl, hop on stage and make some money. 10s, 20s, 50s. Money. It's on my mind all the time. I gotta grind for that money. Press for paper, penny, scrape or get a job and make some money. It's economics 101 with 151. We get this money. Cause bitches drop for one thing. Money. No Buddha people see no evil. Praise the Lord for that. We pay the rent and make a dent in our investment with the money.
And we back. So let's go ahead and get into these sinners, man. Oh, sinners. Sinners got 4 awards at the Academy. And I was fucking thrilled. And I also tweeted, because somebody was just like, because Sinners had the most nominations out of any film that was nominated for the actual Academy. And I saw someone tweet as far as like, is this going to be the Academy's way of basically using the black audience to drive their viewership, because the viewership for the Academy has been it's tanking. It's been going down. Like the award shows have been tanking. So essentially, people were just like, are they just trying to use the black community to build them out of this hole and play in Sinner's face, like this, that, and the third? And I responded to the tweet. I was just like, if they do that, I swear to God, I will not go spend another dollar in the theaters. And I meant that. And I really meant that. Like, I was going to wait for everything else to come back out on streaming until Ryan Coogler went back to the movies. Like, fuck it. Like, if they snubbed them that bad. But for Academy Awards at the actual Oscars, I want the videos. Y'all got the videos in here? Because I want to show Michael B. Jordan won. Michael B. Jordan getting that damn Oscar was everything. It was everything, folks. It was everything. It was very inspirational. Especially after only thing I didn't like, I felt like Don should have got like a Oscar as well. I really do. Like, I really do feel like Don should have gotten an actual Oscar.
God is good. God is good. And yeah, mama, what's up? Y'all know how I feel about my mother and my father's here. Your pops, where you at? My dad came in from Ghana. He flew in from Ghana to be here. My brother, my sister's here. My family. I want to thank Warner Brothers. I want to thank Mike and Pam for believing in this dream, this vision of Ryan Coogler, and betting on a culture and betting on original ideas and original artistry. And you're an amazing person. I'm so honored to call you a collaborator and a friend, and you gave me the opportunity and space for me to be seen. And I love you too, bro. Love you to death. I would like to thank my incredible cast. Wumi, thank you so much for giving Smoke opportunity to be him. Haley at home, she's getting ready to have a baby right now. Thank you so much for being the other half of Stack. Miles, Delroy, Jamie, everybody, Lily, Omar, the entire cast. I thank you guys for supporting me through this. My team, Phil Sun, Greg Slewitt, Lindsey Gallen.
Okay, I can't play all of that because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a copyright strike. But yeah, like huge shout out to him, man. Like it was a huge moment. And then not only did he look, that nigga went backstage, got his shit engraved, and then he went to In and Out. Yeah, chill. Yeah, security, step in. Nah, look, we just in and out. But yeah, huge shout out to him. Huge shout out to Ryan Coogler. I forgot the guy's name for the actual score, but his scores go crazy. Like, so I was really ecstatic for that. Now, also, what happened after this, like, because there was a little shade that was thrown at the actual Oscars as well. There was a little bit of shade thrown at the Oscars as well.
Somebody take me. Your arms tonight. Somebody take me in your arms tonight.
I don't want this clip. You're playing in my face. Like, look, ballet. So you have to keep in mind what ended up happening. Like, Timothy, Charlemagne, Charlemagne, basically made a comment about the fucking fine arts. He made a comment about ballet being a dying art. He made a comment about opera being like a dying art. The only problem is when you like really come from like a fine arts background, like you don't, the arts is the arts. A way of creativity is a way of creativity. So you really don't downplay others' creative aspects or the way that they express themselves. So the fact that they had the ballerina come out that had the hip replacement surgery in that fucking performance, and my boy Timothy was sitting in the fucking front row. Yeah, y'all petty for that, and yeah, that's why they wanted y'all to watch it. That's what the ratings were. that was supposed to be the get back. That's why they were trying to get the black people to watch. Okay, but anywho, this is diabolical. This is crazy to me. This is a person who has no accountability. This is a person that I think is very dangerous. This is Chrisean Rock. Chrisean. Chrisean did an interview, and in the interview, the most talked about portion of the actual interview was when she decided to, she basically made some remarks about her actual child. She was speaking on her actual child and giving us updates about her actual child. And basically, she spilled a little bit of, let's, fuck it. I'm going to just play the clip. Because anytime I think about this, I get upset. So I just got to let her play.
Blueface doesn't seem active in a child's life because of his disability. My son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I said it, he had a disability, then he... Right, but it's like, don't tell me. I ain't saying, not even just that. It's like, say if someone, a doctor, anybody speak against your kid or yourself, then you should not accept it, bro. Yeah, anybody. Yeah. If they're guessing or whatever, no. The word said what the word said. God said what the God says. I don't have to accept what you... So it's really like me, like, protecting a revelation that I heard from the Lord over my son. Yeah. Like, I can't wait when my son start walking and talking. I'm gonna just be like, exactly.
Like I told y'all.
I said it. Nah, I told y'all. He told y'all. Shoot, I was just relaying the message. It's like one of those.
So, essentially, anytime Chrisean goes live and she's with Junior, it causes so much fucking controversy. Simply because no one knows what the fuck is going on. Like, it looks to people as though Junior's not developing properly. Like, people are saying, like, it looks like she just props Junior up. People haven't really seen Junior, like, basically walk, things like that. And it causes so much stir and it causes so much conflict because it's just bad. It's a bad vibe to me because I think it's one thing for listen, faith without work is dead. It's dead, point blank, period. Ain't no other way to put it. Like, you can be like, well, God told, like, I don't have to listen to the doctor. Like, the God will bring me through, like, this, that, and the third. Listen, yes, he can. But in the same token, like, if I'm the type of person where God don't help you unless you're helping yourself. God only helps people that helps themselves. Like, so if you're not going to put, like, any type of work to get out of your situation, why should he stop what he's doing and just give you an instant bailout when he's probably giving you the instant bailout before and you didn't do anything with it? That's where I'm with it in this type of situation. So the fact that Chrisean is on the internet saying that she doesn't accept the fact that her son has a disability, and I've seen her on the Zeus network smoking allegedly while pregnant and doing things that basically could have compromised that baby's development. That's you didn't care. You're living in a world of denial. That's all that is. I don't know how else to stamp it. You're living in a world of denial. Like if you wanted Junior to have a chance in those 9 months, you would have given Junior an actual chance. And then there's some actual messages with Clarissa that we're going to talk about in a minute. But Chrisean felt some type of way, so her and Junior got on the internet to play in y'all faces because I don't care no more. Like, it's like, if she can live with herself, that's none of my business.
Hey, man, you ready to take that jacket off? Meet this. Can I get a kiss? You love your mommy? You love you too? You want to get down, huh? Come on. Let's go walk. We're going to walk in the park.
I guess she told y'all. They going for a walk. They going to go walk in the park. Put a 1 in the chat if you about to go take a walk in the park. Man, listen, I'm going to stay on Chrisean's ass, and this is why I have to stay on Chrisean's ass. I don't think people realize the actual magnitude or the actual following and the young following that Chrisean has. Chrisean's base is filled with a whole bunch of young, lost, who are highly impressionable black kids. So if we're going to constantly let Chrisean skate, and if y'all want to let her skate, just let me know so I can prepare, because if this is gonna be the case, I don't even trust hospice at this point. By the time I get there, like, let me know quick so I know what we doing. Like, I have to plan for my future and like how I'm getting up out of here, because ain't no way y'all about to have me. Oh, ain't no way, absolutely not.
So before you
shut up, we don't care about the prosecutor in Georgia getting gagged. That is not on my lineup. And if she got gagged, gag the chat. Now, I have a question for y'all. Have y'all ever seen like Being Bobby Brown? If you have ever seen Being Bobby Brown and like remember Whitney and Bobby in that natural environment, and I'm talking about that natural environment, like that show to me gave two drug addicts in a very funny fucking environment, and it was great for television. It was really great for television. Now, so Amy and Dwight Howard are basically in the midst of some shit, and this is some crazy shit. And I want y'all to tell me who y'all think is the drug addict, because this shit is wild to me. I ain't never seen no shit like this, and I was just like, I'm about to talk about it. Look, all right. So Amy breaks down on the internet, and she says CPS took her daughter because of her husband, Dwight Howard. She says that Dwight has a cocaine problem and he needs help, and she's essentially losing her marriage to the drug. I'm about to play a clip for you. Now, before I play this clip, I have to give you a trigger warning. So if this is something that you do, I need for you to exit expeditiously, because I don't want you to relapse, because I might come back in like 15 minutes. But before you go, send me $10, because I don't want you to go use that money for drugs. I would rather spend that money on something profitable. Okay? All right.
This shit right here.
Whoa, nigga. Whoa. Whoa, nigga. Amy, that's a lot.
I told everybody, y'all got my stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying.
Well, hold on. What was everybody peer pressuring you saying? Hold on.
Even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me says, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, through just, you said through good or bad. That's why I came back.
Look, she ain't even finished them vows. Like, what they told you that you had to stay? Let me tell you something. I ain't staying in shit. Look, I believe in commitment. I believe in this. I believe in lifelong marriage. I believe in like helping my partner through like thick and thin and the worst. Well, one thing, that I'm not gonna do. Let me tell you something. I can try to put you in rehab, and if you don't want to go to rehab and you have a drug problem, and like, if we get married and you have a fucking drug problem and you slip into like some like cocaine, like some crack cocaine, like some real toxic shit, and I find out about it, I'm going to offer you rehab, and I'm going to give you the ultimatum. Shout out to Netflix. Wink, wink. I will give you the fucking ultimatum. Like, you can either like go to rehab, or you can sign these divorce papers. Pick one quick. I'm not crazy. What the fuck? I'm gonna stay with you folks so I can come back and have the TV gone.
But this is going way too far. But it's not even about me. It's about the kids. The stuff that I have to go through with he had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody.
Let me tell y'all something. Somebody tell Amy, and we need to check. Somebody check on Amy, because if Amy is still around, Amy, when was this posted? I don't even think this is from last week. This is from March the 7th. I just didn't talk about it. Look, somebody check on Amy, because I'm pretty sure Amy is locked the fuck up. How is you cool? Like, you just on live. Look, them alphabet boys is about to be on your ass. you that's a lot. It's because of this. If you alleging this is the drugs in question and you're holding up this, all of it.
He needs some help. And ain't nobody would have fucking listened because he got the money. I kept saying, whatever, y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it.
And hold on.
This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage.
Now, this is what Amy lost me. This is what Amy lost me. She posed the drugs into her hand, right?
So this shit right here, I told everybody, y'all gotta help him.
Y'all gotta help him. Amy threw. Stop. Hold on real quick. Let me slow this down for y'all. Where's my settings? Oh, it's down here at the bottom. Y'all doing too much for the... How slow can this go?
This shit right here.
Yeah, right here. Now look, she essentially is... Look at all that. That's too much. That's a lot. She's pouring it back into the actual bag. She I don't know who needs help in this actual situation. Both of y'all might need help, but in this situation, it really look like you the one that need help. You done took that fucking cocaine, placed it on your hands, out of a container, and you say he's using the drugs, and then you carefully place the drugs back in the large amount of the bag that you're holding.
Okay.
Well, that just confused. That just absolutely not. Well, speaking of husband and wife's drama, let's go ahead and hop into what was supposed to be the Bachelorette's new. Let me tell y'all something. The Bachelor franchise is on a horrible downfall. The Bachelor franchise was looking like they were trying to rebrand, and they was just like, we gonna rebrand this time. And they were going to rebrand with, like, I guess it was going to reality TV stars for, like, the rebrand. Because they chose, like, some girl from, I think this was, like, from some Mormon shows, Sister Wives. Now, Taylor, Frankie, Paul, and the Bachelorette. One of my favorite things, as far as, like, to get into, especially with me being the reality TV show baby that I am. Do y'all remember, I think it was... I Love New York season 3. I Love New York season 3 was on VH1, and then I think it just got pulled mid fucking season because of an incident that happened with someone on the actual cast that happened post production, or it might have happened like pre-production, right? So imagine my surprise when I found out that Bachelor Nation essentially has filmed and they have wrapped and they even have a winner. But they have decided to scrap the whole fucking season. And they were set to air and they pulled it because a video that came out showing domestic violence. And to the people in my chat that's like, oh my God, poor woman. I wish I would listen. Po dude, she over here, she was the antagonizer. And I know I'm probably going to have some women that was like, well, there's two sides to every story. Like, what did he do? He had to have done something. Maybe. I don't know what he did. But and this is where it gets dangerous for me with certain women. If you feel as though the video I am going to show you right now about the actual Bachelorette is something that she basically just let he caused, and she basically had like a proper action or a proper reaction to, because we don't know what he did to her to provoke her, this, that, and the third. I only have one thing to say to you. You have to have some type of self-restraint. You have to have some type of control. And most importantly, you have, I feel like anybody's job as a parent is to protect their kids. And in this situation and in this video I'm getting ready to show y'all, I feel like she failed to do all of those things. And that's... So what, like, I don't know what he did to her. I don't know, like, why she went so hard. But let's go ahead and let me pull this up for y'all, because what I will tell you is it was a fucking clusterfuck. It was a fucking clusterfuck. It's a 3-minute video. Leaked footage of the new Bachelorette, Taylor Frankie Paul, abusing her husband, drunk, and throwing chairs with her kid nearby. Bachelorette ABC, you knew that she was problematic from her past arrest and Mormon Wives show and casted her anyway. Can we please stop? Nah, I'm not gonna agree with that. Like, just because she has a problem does not mean that she doesn't mean that Mormons are the fucking problem. Like, I'm not doing that. Now, this is going to be a trigger warning. It is a domestic violence video.
Yeah, look at you. Look. Yeah, look. This is called physical abuse. Yeah. See, Taylor, this is all you do. It's the only thing you know how to do is hurt me. Huh? And you think this is okay? It's not okay.
He's not, look, and he, look.
Okay. Holy
It's okay. I don't give a...
Look. And this is where the shit just gets crazy to me. All right, come on now. It looks like he's trying to leave. That is the door behind. She's blocking the door. He can't, like, at this point. Get out of here.
Let me go. Stop. Dude, leave me alone.
He ain't even fighting. She's throwing chairs.
Oh my gosh.
Her daughter is on the couch.
Your daughter is right here. Oh my gosh. Oh my.
She didn't hit a baby side of the head with the damn. Like, he's trying to defend himself and her baby.
You're you. Stop.
He didn't do that, bitch. You did that.
Your help your daughter. Stop screaming at me. God. Stop, Taylor. You're done. Taylor.
And she's still going off? What about your baby?
That's it. That is it. No more. You're done. Stop. No. I did none of this. This is your own pain. You're doing this to yourself. Stop.
crash out Taylor. Baby begging her to stop.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Indy. Taylor?
You get the out!
I'm done with you.
He trying to leave.
I'm done. Stop.
Get out.
Taylor!
Yeah, I got that, Dakota!
Taylor!
Somebody pick up the camera. Anybody pick up the camera.
Your
Yeah,
daughter...
I got that!
You're screaming. Your daughter just got hit in the head with a metal chair.
Because of you.
No, you.
Because of you. Taylor lives in a world of denial and delusion. You threw that chair, and meanwhile you're throwing the chair about to break the damn television, and he's telling you your daughter's over here on the couch, and he moves, and you're throwing the chair, and he's trying to block the damn chair to help your drunk or goofy ass. I don't know what the fuck going on with Taylor.
Go and help your daughter.
Period.
Now.
Period.
Help your daughter,
Leave
Taylor.
me the fuck alone. That's right. Leave me the fuck alone, because I need to get the fuck up out of here. Please go see about your child, because I'm done with your crazy psychotic ass.
Yes, Dakota.
Oh my gosh. If you throw another chair. Are you okay? Taylor!
Get away from my daughter!
And then he went to go check on her, babe. Lord.
Get away! Get away!
I'll leave.
Stop doing this.
You threw me. Get the
Dude, think of your kids. Gosh.
Me too, my daughter. Think I'm here too.
Taylor sounds drunk.
I don't care. I love your kids.
Awesome.
Yeah, I do. I freaking love them to death. No, yeah, I don't care. Look what you're doing to me. No, nobody deserves
Shut
it.
the up, Dakota.
You're not okay and you're drunk.
Go answer, Dakota.
I will. What?
Flip the camera around. Take your hand off.
Taylor, stop.
Shut up!
Stop. Oh my gosh.
Nothing.
She's
Hello. Nigga, hello? Did the police or someone come to the door? It sounded like the police came to the door and they asking, is everything fine? Is anything going on? And then she opened the door calm and says, nothing. Oh, bro, leave expeditiously. Psycho.
And so is he.
I'm sober.
But throwing stuff out.
Hold on.
Gosh.
Shut the up.
Taylor, stop.
Shut up!
Stop. Oh my gosh.
Nothing.
She's hammered.
And so is he.
I'm.
That's the deputy at the door of what's going on. He says she said nothing, and she says she's hammered, and so is he. He said I am not
sober.
But throwing stuff at me sober.
Taylor,
You're throwing stuff at me sober.
stop.
How about we separate
Taylor,
now?
you need to just calm.
You threw it at me.
Hey,
Taylor, stop.
And then she being aggressive when towards him when the police get that law. Taylor probably got locked up for this. Taylor got locked up for this, probably. He probably didn't press any charges against Taylor. Taylor might not have gotten locked up about this, but the real tea about this whole situation, and this is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. And I'm going to go ahead and go over to this page because clearly they still have a problem. ABC, the Bachelorette, the people, everybody knew that this was an actual video circulating, and they still casted her. Look, they knew about her past, and I guess they wanted to give her an actual redemption story. And I guess she fooled them into the redemption story. But the catch is, we cannot care about your redemption story when you're out here basically abusing people to the point that you have basically struck your child in the middle of the actual altercation, and then you're crashing out drunk. Like, no, it's a lot. It's given liability. And also, if this is the official account for the Bachelorette, how come you guys have not updated this? Because y'all might want to do something about that, because that promo's over. Bring in the next Bachelorette. ABC, I got something for y'all. And this, I don't do this often. But as a reality television show junkie, I have something for y'all. Here's what you got to do. You need to essentially go into this. And when you go into this, I want you to go into this like a habit. Like a real big, like, this is my bid for this season, right? Oh no, this is the trailer you gonna run. Oh no, we just lost our Bachelorette. What are we gonna do? I say you keep, if somebody won and they're still with Taylor, like, and he, like, that's fine and dandy. You take one of those gentlemen. How about this? Fuck it. I say you grab the entire cast and you bring this entire cast back from the last season, and you grab a new Bachelorette. You restart the whole process, but this time you gotta do it live because y'all fucked up. Do it like live action. Do it like Lover's Island style. Love Island. Yeah. Do it. Do it. I'm telling y'all. Do it. Like, people would go crazy for that. Do it. If you need to rebrand, now is the time to do it. I did it today. Rebrand. That's it. I can help with that. I can help with that. I can really help with that. But do you want my help with that? If you want my help with that, send me a message on Twitter and I can really help y'all with that real shit. All right. Whew. Now that was just a mess. Speaking of another mess, let's get into our Zeus Network drama, shall we? I'm gonna call it like I call it. Allegedly, the people are saying that Lemmy is out here cheating on Scotty while she's pregnant. And everybody's just like, why would he do this? Scotty's pregnant, like this, that, and the third. He can't really be cheating. He can't. Why? Well, Lemmy's not gonna cheat on Scotty. Like, the crazy thing is, the way that Lemmy and Scotty got together was quite a crazy predicament to me, because if I'm familiar with the story, didn't Scotty take Lemmy from Janisha? Well, it could never be taken, but wasn't Lemmy basically fucking around with Scotty behind Janisha back, allegedly? Everything I've said today is alleged. I'm just here for shits and giggles. Now, this went crazy. This went crazy. Shout out to Got the Scoop. Scotty with the body must have caught wind that Lemuel Plummer got with another girl on the side. She posted a few subliminal reposts and liked a few comments that was telling Lemmy to leave her alone because she got a new man and he needs his new girl. Well, his alleged new girlfriend is over there letting it be known that she's his. She took a photo with her nails and said, "I get my man's initial on every set, cause love you." SM Papa. Mwah. Her nails have an initial LP, and Lemmy's stays in her likes and comments. So let's see what it is. Girl, you better win this game and pop out with an upgrade. We stepping hard behind you. What? Look at Scotty liking this shit. If you had no, I'm not reading none of this. I'm not reading none of this. No. And the reason why, because Scotty could look, here's what Scotty posted. Niggas make it so easy for you not to like them no more. Like, for real, just go ahead, bro. Once I stop fucking with you, I swear to God, there's no coming back. This is what Scotty was posting all on her motherfucking Instagram after this girl basically gets LP initial on her set and basically is flaunting around that she's been with Lemmy while Scotty is pregnant. I feel two ways about this. First way, PR. This is PR for that new show that's coming out, where Lemmy basically told Scotty that she's not a home wrecker because she could never break up a home on something that he decided to do. Sure, Jan. The other thing as far as like with this whole situation as well, Scotty did. I just told y'all how Scotty got Lemmy, so it wouldn't be far-fetched to me that he would cheat on her and do the exact same thing that he did to her to him. No, I don't care. If she like it, I love it, because she basically unfollowed Lemmy and then went right back to following him, so that ain't got shit to do with me. That ain't got shit to do with me. If she like it, I love it for her. Congratulations on your pregnancy, child. Anyway, on to the next one. Now, someone sent me an interview to watch of Pretty P, and I will say this: I am a new fan of actual Pretty P. I love Pretty P. Pretty P is very she's very well spoken. Pretty P had a really good interview on YouTube, and I want y'all to go watch that because it was a good interview. Not too long, not too short, straight to the fucking point. Look, Pretty P did an interview. And Pretty P said that she's not Natalie's send-off in a recent interview when she got asked why, when Natalie told you to go fight so-and-so, didn't you go fight so-and-so for Natalie? Listen
like, okay, we've all grown. And it's like, I'm not no send-off. I'm not no send-off.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I mess with her. I respect her. You know, shout out to Natalie. But you not finna send me off. You know what I'm saying? And then the big three, them your girls. Why you ain't have one of them fight her? Or Tavy, that's who y'all brought to fight her. Why would you ask me to fight her and I've been with her all season? We've been having each other back this whole season. So why would I be fighting? It didn't make sense. Like, okay, we've all grown.
It didn't make sense. Why would I fight my friend for you because you are because you told me to and you're the quote unquote CEO? But I'm pretty sure you're not the one that's really writing the checks because it's Lemmy's network. So I'm pretty sure Lemmy's cutting the checks. So this is the problem I have with Natalie. And Natalie responds to Pretty P and basically said, because she snuck the CEO, and if you had any loyalty, maybe you'll still be on Baddies. But instead, you're doing interviews talking about Baddies for free and not making no baddie bucks. It's called Baddies. It's a TV show, and that was your opportunity to create a storyline and have grace with your boss, mind you. If you wasn't complaining about your watch, why did you have it? And you was telling me you wanted it, a new one, because Summer threw it in the water. Girl, stop the cap. I had no issues with you. I was rocking with you. I should have handled that all principle for her sneaking. That's all. She wanted to say you should have handled that all principle for sneaking. That's all. But anyone want anything from the Louis Vuittons, I'm at the store. And this to me, and this is why I couldn't do it. I couldn't work for Natalie. And this is why I could never work for Natalie. Natalie does crazy shit. And like she plays internet games at the expense of her castmates, at the expense of her people that she cast to put bread into her pocket. I could never be that type of crash out. I could never be that pressed for a fucking dollar. Never. I'm not that type of pick me. And the real reason Natalie is mad because Pretty P ain't no. Then Pretty P's not a fucking pick me. Pretty P's not a fucking pick me. The real tea is people love Pretty P and people want to see Pretty P back on the actual show. That's what, and the fact that Natalie did all this, she proved Pretty P's point. Natalie is pressed. In the interview, Pretty P said Natalie is one of the only people that she knows that constantly has to remind other people that she's rich. That doesn't give boss. That gives depressed. That gives miserable. Damn, if you got the money, shut up and go spend it. What the fuck you telling me for? Like, the fuck? The fuck? You want me, so you basically saying, for your television show, I'm supposed to drop everything that I stand for because you're putting money in my pocket? You sound like a crash out. You sound like a dummy to me. The fuck? Why would I go against my morals because you're paying me? You wanted that moment. So you thought you was about to create a moment for television and it didn't work. You thought you was about to put a battery in my back and I basically looked at you and laughed, huh? That was real funny. Anywho, on to the next one. Did y'all see what this lady came up online and said about Boosie badass, and I zoomed right past you? I'm gonna play this video for y'all, but before I play this video for y'all, Boosie, I don't want no smoke. I ain't posted this video. I'm just replaying what the people posted, and I have no comment about what's going on. I really don't. So I'm gonna just play it. What this alleged video states. Once again, this is a trigger warning Saturday. So this is another one that if you like about sexual assaulting. A woman basically accused Boosie of sexually assaulting her when she was 5 years old while he was dating her mother.
I'm ready to tell my story, how I was sodomized and raped by the rapper that goes by the name of Boosie.
I really want to drop, I can't even drop the bomb because that would have been, I want to drop something, I want to drop a soundbite, but I can't even drop like any type of soundbite because that might be inappropriate. I'm just let this play.
This took place when I was 5 years old. He dated my mother back around the 2000s. And he was a very violent person, what I can remember. He was very nice to me in the beginning. And it went about him coming around a few times after the fact. And he started to act like a different person. One night, my mother was asleep. And he came in. And he started to abuse me then around that time. I actually can remember I was sleeping. It was midnight. It was dark. I was sleeping in my bed at my grandfather's house. And I can remember him sexually assaulting me. And he was on top of me. He was on top. He was on top of me. And I cried, and I kicked, and I screamed. And I told him to stop. He kept raping me. He wouldn't stop. And I can remember him whispering in my ear and that I would never have a true love. He would always be my first love. I can remember me in my bed, biting him, kicking, screaming for him to get off of me. I was having seizures. I can remember this man leaving me on the floor covered in blood. He left my grandfather's house and left me covered in blood, passed me a towel, and told me that I had to clean so I can clean myself. He cleaned himself. He gave me a towel for me to clean myself. And I can remember him leaving the house. I was so tired. I had to crawl to my mother, covered in blood, to get help. He ruined bonds. He ruined
They got this line.
And what does Boosie do in typical Boosie fashion? Boosie expeditiously gets on the internet, and you know, if there's anything about Boosie gonna have a stack. He gonna have $1,000 just lying around somewhere. Now, Boosie essentially did some crazy shit, which I found to be crazy, and I'm gonna break this down.
As bitch and gave me fake accusations, saying I raped her when she was 5 years old. And gave me the worst accusation a man could have in the world, bro, you know.
The facts.
So I'm suing this bitch for defamation of character. I just left the lawyer's office.
I know that's right. If she lying, sue the fuck out of her expeditiously, because you can't look that you can't be lying about stuff like that. So, if she lying, sue her.
I need her real name. I got $1,000 to anybody who got her real name.
Hold up. Boosie, I don't think you should do it this way, because Boosie. Oh no.
I need her brother's real name, her cousin's real name, her mama real name.
Oh no.
Her grandpa real name.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna take everything from this bitch.
Oh fuck no.
If you know her kids' names, the schools they go to, I won't post them. I won't.
No. Boosie, you out of line now. He did this the wrong way, because this can be taken as a threat. You are basically offering money for names, and then you say you're taking everything. Listen, you have enough money to hire a private investigator. You can hire a private investigator, a PI, that you should not be on the internet asking or giving people $1,000 to find anybody for you, because if something happens to her, who they gonna blame, Boosie?
I'm finna show this bitch that I'm not to be fucked with. You know.
And then you follow it up with that. I guess.
I mean, this some crazy shit, you know. Somebody probably paid it. You done. But I'm suing this girl for defamation of character on my name. Anybody, I got money, bro. Anybody got this girl name, I got money. You got where she work at. I'm trying to get this shit filed to her. All you blogs, I'm sending a cease and desist. I'm gonna sue y'all motherfuckers too.
He gonna sue all y'all motherfuckers too, cause I don't know who he talking to. He ain't gonna sue me.
But I'm lost for words right now, bro. But you trying to make some money today? Give me this information. Bitch, fake crying on the internet. Like this is.
I love it here. Look. I love it here. Crazy shit. That's been fun. I have to go. I'll fuck with y'all later. Thanks for stopping by.